Hi everyone, hope you've had a great weekend. It's still a bank holiday here in the UK, so that means Monday is like, you know, still nobody goes to school. Some people don't go to work, others have to. So yeah, we've had a nice weekend. Weather's been rubbish. It was the coronation weekend, so yeah, watched a lot of that on the telly. Wasn't really that overly interested to begin with, but it was fascinating. So anyway, I have completed this journal. I done a little sneak peek before I'd kind of filled it with loads of things and done some more decoration and done the embellished the cover. I was inspired by Heidi McGregor, who makes the most amazing journals, and I'd come across, I think it might have been her latest one, because sometimes things just pop up and they're not necessarily like, you know, brand new videos that day or that week. Anyway, I've always kind of wanted to do something. What I did struggle with, I know that the journals that she had been making, the ones that I had been watching, were ones that she had made with Amity Bloom's course. But obviously I haven't taken that course, and I have no intentions of taking that course. But I'd done my cover completely different. I could have done a flip-flap thing similar, but I didn't, because I've done that in other journals anyway. Enough waffling. So this is a fabric covered little journal. Holds lovely in your hands, right? The fabric was from ARTYmaze, and the journal itself has actually got a lot of blue tones to it, but the cover doesn't, apart from these little bits peeking out here. I've used junk mail envelopes to make this, so I've just made a little like pocket there. The papers are scrap pieces, Bohemian Crafting, and I believe this is from ARTYmaze. This in the background, we've got some cheesecloth, and then this is this, which I got from Tapology, and you can see I've used little bits of it, so I used another little bit of it today. Got it in various colours, but I used obviously this colour. I left that out so that I would remember. Butterfly from ARTYmaze and some bling. Done some stitching. The journal measures, I had, where did I put that? Okay, the journal measures 7 1/4, I think. Just going to double check that. There's a lot of noise outside because there's kids playing. Yeah, 7 1/4, not my kids, mine are all grown up, by 4, and a 1.5 inch spine. You can't see the signatures being sewn in because I kind of done them onto a separate piece and then attached it to the cover. So we've got these little pieces, and I think these are from ARTYmaze, and it possibly was a freebie. I think it was miniature something or others. So I'm probably not putting these in the way they came out, but that's how they're going back in. This will be for sale in my shop if you're interested, and I've also got another journal in there which is has been reduced. So I've got loads of different tools. Some of it's quite coarse, hard, rough. Is that the right word? But this little piece that I found, it wasn't a little piece, it was a big piece. It's actually really soft, and Heidi had used, she had used bridal tool in on her ruffles and things, so I think this is maybe something similar because it is very soft. Okay, so I made some ruffles with that. I've just literally glued that down. That was the last thing I done. So the outer signatures are a freebie from ARTYmaze. We've got some lace trim down here as well. That will stick down, but it's because I've just literally done it. And then here I have got some, this is some vintage wallpaper, and it's, I just made a tuck with that. And this is from Ruby and Pearl, French blue kit, and so is that. I just made like I printed them to a page to make them smaller so that they would fit inside this journal. Then here we've got little pockets, and I just used some scrappy pieces there, and then some stickers here, little tab on there. The pocket has been made with I'm just going to grab some of these little bits. They were from the blue kit from Your Creative Studio, and I've got a playlist, and the unboxing for this one was, I don't know when it was, but it was one of them. It was possibly no, it wasn't the last one. It was the one before the last one, because everything was kind of blue, and I've used a lot of that in here, like here, the washi tape. So I've used these little journal cards there to make the pocket, and then I used these, some vellum ones there, but I used some of these throughout to decorate. And then we have got like some washi here, and the back paper there is from TaylorMade Journals, and you can't really see that now, but because I covered it over. This is from ARTYmaze, and I think that is, and I think that is. Some pieces I just pulled out from my big tub of mess. This is from TaylorMade Journals as well. The paper here is from the oh, let me put that back before I lose it. I don't know where it comes from. This paper here is from Your Creative Studio, from that blue box as well. There was some 6x6 papers, so I just made some little tucks. Then I've got some little hearts which I stamped on, and then a butterfly and cheesecloth from ARTYmaze. I think this is from Ruby and Pearl as well. That goes in there, and that is from ARTYmaze. So the ARTYmaze, these I think are possibly a freebie from ARTYmaze. If it is, you will find it on her coffee shop. These little tabs are from Your Creative Studio as well, and this is from, I think, ARTYmaze. So is this, and this is from the Iris kit. I was kind of looking for things with flowers and blue tones to them. And there's my little ruffle. So I did use some cotton fabric and then the tulle on the top to make my ruffle. And I used a light blue cotton to do the stitching on that. Then here we have a little pocket using the blue paper from Your Creative Studio. This piece running along there is from Ruby and Pearl, and the butterfly is ARTYmaze. This is from, is it that way? I don't know. No, it's that way. Ruby and Pearl. This is ARTYmaze, and I just a little page, and I just put a little ticket there as a hold, stop, or whatever you want to call it. So that goes in there. And then these crack me up because it takes me ages to put them together. This is from TaylorMade Journals, and ARTYmaze has some as well. So I might get them muddled up but I think this one is from TaylorMade Journals, and they just fold in like old-fashioned letters, and they fold in like so. She says, I can never do these quickly. Let me just hold that in. Yep, there we go, like so. So that is in there like that. And I made these tags. Coffee dyed paper. The paper in the background there is from Bohemian Crafting. This is from ARTYmaze's Damask kit. This is from the Iris kit from ARTYmaze, and a butterfly and a label from the Old Design Shop. Some lined paper there, and I done some doobie my flippies here. What do you call that? My bind it all machine. Now you just put the holes in there. Then here we've got a Tim Holtz flower, and then I just done a little bit of stamping there. Centre of the signature. I was going to copy or scrap left, I should say, Heidi's idea of putting the big butterfly, but I forgot. But that was a nice look. I've seen other people do it as well, but yeah, I completely forgot to put the big kind of flappy butterfly in the middle. So this is from TaylorMade Journals, and we've just got some hearts there. And I kind of like doing my coffee spraying like this now, my coffee dyeing. I'm using a spray bottle and doing it, and I just like it's got, you know, the different, it's better than just having it all in one colour. Although I still do some like that. Lined paper, another tag there. ARTYmaze, that's ARTYmaze, the Old Design Shop, and a freebie from ARTYmaze. If there's anything that I'm not mentioning and that you want to know, just ask below. Maybe just say like, oh, it's such and such a time, what was that, if you need to know anything. This is from TaylorMade Journals. I didn't close it up because some people like to journal in all the little bits, or you could actually do something. You could add, you know, add paper to it and make it like a little booklet. So you could. So I'm not quite sure why that was like the little notch was there. Maybe that was just because it was old, but that's how I've closed it, I think. Something like that. maybe it wasn't, maybe I didn't do that at all. So anyway, that goes in there. That's ruby and pearl, if I didn't say that already. That was one of these cards that I had to cut down, and a little bit of ruby and pearl there. Then another ruffle, and this paper is TaylorMade Journals, I think. Yeah, then that flips out and we've got another one of these. This one's ARTYmaze, so remember that one. So that just all folds in like so. I think that's how it goes. That's how I'm doing it anyway. I think it should have been folded a little bit more because I think that's supposed to meet there, but it kind of looks okay that side. And then that folds out. I've just done a little decoration there. We've got some washi tape. That washi tape is this one, and that was from Your Creative Studio as well. Let's see if we can see a better look. It's kind of blue and iris colours, lilacs. It's really pretty. So that was that. And paperclip is holding that closed, but I've got to take that little journal card out and show you that. Then just a little quick cluster there, like so. Little postcard from ARTYmaze from the Iris kit, and then somewhere to journal there. Then here we've got another of these little pockets using these and these and the washi tape. So that was, I'll just set that there. And then this was just a little scrappy piece, and it's just a little journal card with one of these and a piece from Ruby and Pearl, and I believe this is from Bohemian Crafting. Little bit of washi. It was a little bit of kind of bluey colours in there, so I thought I would add that. And then these are from Your Creative Studio as well, and this is from TaylorMade Journals. Excuse me, my voice keeps going. So this was from ARTYmaze, and I just made that as a little flip like that. That's a freebie. That is with all the little, like the digital little small pieces, and like I said, I do think that is in a coffee shop. This piece left over, so I just added that. And then this is from TaylorMade Journals, and I printed two to a page, I believe, because obviously if I printed it full size, I'm going to tuck that in there, it would have come out too big for this journal. So that all goes on. That's a flip like so, and that's a freebie again from ARTYmaze. So that goes on there. Second signature, that's a piece of wallpaper, and this is all Ruby and Pearl from the French Blue kit. That is a lovely colour, the French Blue. That is from there as well. And then here another one of these using these, and I added on this one a little number label from the Old Design Shop, and then these are little stickers. The little flower stickers, you can find links to them below in my Crafty Favourites. There's a link below. It's from Amazon, but I've done my playlist on Pinterest. The washi tape, which is that, and another, and that comes around the washi tape. Then this is from ARTYmaze as well, TaylorMade Journals. That is Ruby and Pearl, and again we've got a little heart, some cheesecloth, butterfly here, a little tab, and then little pocket there with some journal pieces in there, and extra fluffy bits in the middle. Another one of these. That's, I need to trim that just like so. Yeah, they were fun to do. I got tons of two as well in different colours, but this is so soft. I'm just going to trim that a little bit because it was way sticking out. Another pocket here. This is from Ruby and Pearl. This is from TaylorMade Journals, and that's one of them flippy out things. She says she can do it. So fingers and thumbs here. There we go. Just like so. And let's try and get this in. There we go. just like that. So that goes in there. And then this is just a little piece from the iris kit from ARTYmaze, and I printed 2 pages, 2 to 1 page, so that it was nice and small. And then we've just got a little ticket holding that like that, so you can write in there. You could like stuff things inside it as well if you wanted to. You could make it into a little book. There's, you know, possibilities everywhere. Another little tag. And here we've got the punched bit, another one of these, and some stamping, the centre of a signature with some hearts. Another one of them. I'm just wondering why my mouth's all dry. I've got my heating on. 1 minute it's cold, the next minute it's hot. This is from Ruby and Pearl. This is Ruby and Pearl as well, and I printed 2 to a page. It's actually full size. And then this is a little envelope. Again, I didn't seal it closed. I'll set that to there. Some more tulle ruffle. Then here we have, I've just wrecked that paper clip. Don't know how that happened, but anyway. It's another one of these things that you pull out. For some reason that one doesn't want to. This one is ARTYmaze. So clearly they didn't have envelopes back in them days. So you kind of wrote your letters on a bit of paper and addressed it and folded it all up, and she says, look me struggling, watch me struggle. You just sit there watching. Okay, right. Oh, jeebus. Right, there we go. Okay, and that goes in there. Washi, which is that. And that goes on there. Got a little tuck there. Little piece here. I think that was from ARTYmaze. I think it is. Some pretty colours there. This is ARTYmaze from the iris kit. And then another one of these, again using all this malarkey here, and then just a little flip using a scrap piece there. And that blue piece is from ARTYmaze as well, from the damask kit, and you see I used a piece as full washi. Little tab there, and then here little flip. This is from ARTYmaze, and I just added it onto this piece of coffee sprayed paper. Ruby and Pearl, and this is from TaylorMade Journals. I'm not sure which way that's supposed to be up, but I kind of think it's that way. So it is, and I think that's it. I think that is it. There we go, a little bit piece of crocheted trim there, and that is the back. So that is the journal. So, and that is glued. Oh, and that's what I meant to say as well. This is actually opened there if you wanted to tuck something inside there, a little secret place. So yeah, I enjoyed making this. And I do think journals like this size are, to me, they're just perfect size for, you know, taking with you on your travels, popping in your bag. Yeah. So like I said, this will be for sale. You can find the links below. I will also, on the screen, add the other journal that's still available in my shop, which has been reduced. So yeah. Any questions, just ask, and thanks for watching. Bye.